CC Rider. Yay. Yeah, get it, Wood. Get it, Wood.
Come on, boo.
Yeah. You go, girl. Get it, mama.
So today we're here with Jennifer Williams, and she's going to let us know about her daughter, CaVonna, and their journey with her battle with her cancer.
Well, like she said, my name is Jennifer Williams. My daughter is CaVonna Nance. She is 13 years old, and her brain cancer is called polycystic astrocytoma, which is in the brainstem. She was diagnosed when she was 6. She had a lot of struggles before we had knew that she had cancer. She was getting sick a lot. She was complaining about her legs. And then I took her into the hospital one day, and they told me that they didn't know what it was at first. So I took her again, and they said that she had a tumor lodged in the middle of her brain, which was not getting her she had too much fluid around her brain, which she had to go have a shunt put in. And that's to get, it's like a valve that I learned from Miss Diamond. It's a valve that opens and shuts.
To drain
our
brain.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
So, but since then, she has been overcoming all of her battles. You know, they told me that she would never walk again.
I got you, chill.
And she does. She had to have it's called a Mickey, so it's a feeding tube in your stomach for a year. She no longer has that. So CC is a very thriving young lady. She don't let nothing get in her way. That's why her motto is never, never give up. Well, you guys, they're here to build CC's ramp.
What's your name?
Tick, tick, tock, yes I rock. I am full of valor, I'm breaking out the box. Ever since I was a baby, been making people smile. The original technology putting people in clouds. No limitations, defining expectations. Get your ticket now for my graduation. I have earned my PhD in courage and strength. Surviving surgery even after my 10th. I never give up, I just roll with the punches. Even after chemo, I'm giving out lunches. That's my superpower, I love to help people. Courage plus strength, let me tell you what that equals. Love in your heart, valor in your soul. Never give up till you accomplish your goals. Let me give you this bracelet to remind you of the strength. Never give up, just dig deep within. God planted inside of you everything you need. I just came along to water the seeds. Water seeds of hope, water seeds of peace, water seeds of joy, superpower be released. Yes, you are a superhero, let me give you your cape. It's your time to shine, take your rightful place. We are victorious, the villain had enough. They underestimate our will to never give up. Never give up, never give in, never throw in the towel. Never give up the fight, you're on the edge of greatness. Never give up, never give in, never throw in the towel. Never give up the fight, I know you can make it.
And what would you tell a parent that is dealing with a child being diagnosed with cancer?
It's going to be hard. You're going to go through a lot of things, but you can always overcome them. It is not the end. It's gonna be hard. I'm not even gonna lie, it's gonna be hard, but you can get through it.
What is one thing that you have done to help yourself get through this journey?
My one thing, I would say here at church.
Okay.
It's around this time, July. We do a women's weekend, and that was when she was diagnosed. And around this time, it's always hard for me. But I know that it gets better, and every year it's getting better. But sometimes it's just, you sit back and you think like, it could have been that. It could have been, but it's not. So I stay blessed. And when I cry, it's not because I'm sad. It's because I think about how much she overcame, how much we overcame, because it's a lot.
God would heal. So many nights I had cried, but at midnight I feel something right, and that is when I encourage myself. Yeah. I
Key
encourage myself.
Can you say good morning?
I encourage myself. Yeah. I encourage myself. I look to the hills from whence cometh my help. I encourage myself. Greater is he that is in me than he that is in the world. I encourage myself. I know it was love that lifted me. Yeah, I encourage myself. Yeah, I encourage myself.
And what are some outreach programs that reached out to you during this process to help you through it?
So with Children's Hospital, they have they have several different programs that you can go through. They have it's called Child Life. So what they do is they sit down and they talk to the kids, and they talk to the kids' sisters and brothers and all of them, and they teach them about whatever they're going through. And they have a lot of books, they have a lot of videos, they have a lot of different camps and peer groups and all different things that you can go into. So like one thing that they will tell you when you're going through something like this is that that hospital is going to be your next home because you're there so much. When you're going through treatments and emergency rooms, because a lot of the times, if you go to a regular hospital, they can't treat your kid because they don't have the pediatrics. So you got to take them and ship them straight to the children. So that it starts to become your second home.
Now, what was the quote the lady gave you when CC was diagnosed? She said something.
So she said that you have to learn how to mourn the child that you had, and learn to love the child that you're going to now have. Mm-hmm. And it's true, because there's a lot of differences. It's a lot of, there's pluses and minuses to both, because I birthed, the CC I knew back then, but, she has become the CC that she is now, which is physically so much different. Even in her mental, she's growing. It might have took her a little bit longer, but the growth development is there. And for a long time that they told me that it probably wouldn't be there, because they were so much on the brain stem that they wasn't sure how much she would remember. Like when she had her surgery, they told me that there's a 75% chance that she might not be able to see, that she might not be able to talk. And not even a year, she was like, she seen right when she first opened her eyes, she was looking, but it took her a minute to be able to talk again, which that deals with the different parts of the different sides of your brain. But she overcame it all.
Now, do the doctors ever tell you if this is something that was like a gene mutation, or if it was something that could have been prevented, or if it was something that happens randomly to people?
CC's type of cancer randomly it just happens. They said that she could have been born with it because the stages of it, the stages of the growth of the cancer that was in the brain.
Brainstem.
Yeah, so the tumor, the growth of the tumor. So hers was lodged in the middle of her brain, but it had sprouted out like a big piece of broccoli. So it could have been in there for however long. But they said that she definitely was, that she definitely had it when she was little.
And what are some of the signs and symptoms? Like now,
Yeah, now that I know,
people to look for in their kids.
Like a lot of throwing up, a lot of headaches, the eyes moving back and forth, like they jumping around, the crampiness of the legs and then the body. She had a lot of crampiness that I didn't know where it came from. But yeah.
So this coming June, we are having an event for CC. Can you tell us what that's going to be about and what it will represent for her?
Okay. So June 8th at 1 to 3, we are doing a bench dedication celebration for her. The man that usually make these benches, make them for families and kids that have passed away. And then he presents the bench to the family in memory of them. But this year he decided that he wants to change that. He wants to give people their flowers while they're still here so they can build memories on the benches.
Well, thank you for sharing your story with us, Jennifer.
Thank you.
We just want everyone to know that, it's important you pay attention to your kids and report to the doctor any signs or symptoms that they have that you think are unusual. And always remember to advocate for your child, because if you don't advocate for them, no one will.